following entry was written in the final pages of the logbook, found inside the ruins of Tower 9, National Park, 2016. Day 1.
I arrived this morning. A chopper dropped me at Tower 9 just past dawn. The pilot left without a word. I stood there like a tree, with just the manual in my hands. On the flip side, at least, I've trained for this. The long weeks of isolation, watching for wildfires, logging data, and just me in the trees. The tower creaked like an old spine in the wind. The forest stretched endlessly in all directions. I felt at peace.
Day 5.
I made contact with other towers via short-distance walkies. There's Collins from Tower 2, Martinez from Tower 4, and an older guy named Harper up in Tower 1. They all sound friendly. I don't know, but sometimes their voices just cut out, or sound like it's repeating, I guess. Martinez or someone laughed for too long, uncomfortably long, and it kind of echoed strangely. I think it was Martinez. Base hasn't checked in. The manual says to expect intermittent contact, but nothing at all. Strange.
Day 8.
I saw something today I can't explain. The tree line looks a bit different today, like it has shifted and looked like a bad edit. The trees were not the same pines I got used to watching over. I blinked and they were back to normal. I'm tired, maybe. Harper was talking about a set of teeth floating around in the trees. I asked what he meant. Never mind. What the hell does that mean? Crazy old man ramblings.
Day 10.
Last night I woke to a red sky. Everything outside the window looked hellish red. Trees looked like burnt bones. Something was howling below. I dared not step outside and stayed in the tower. I was bathing in sweat and I don't know when I fell asleep. When I looked out the window in the morning, everything was normal again. Was I dreaming last night? Just after a usual day. The radio buzzed and Harper's voice came through.
Are you having bad dreams?
I was about to respond with my experience.
Are you having bad dreams?
Then he repeated again.
Are you having bad dreams?
Hey, old timer, I hear you clear. What's up?
Are you having bad dreams?
What the hell, man? Just stop.
Are you having bad dreams?
I turned off the radio, and yet, this was seriously way too disturbing.
Day 12.
Tonight, the tower is floating. There's no ground below. Trees have vanished. Everything is gone. Just the black void. I stepped out of the tower. There was no breeze. Just nothing. Like the last time something piss-inducing happened. The morning was indeed normal. What the hell is happening? I reported it to the base, but haven't got a response yet. Come to think of it, I haven't heard anything from the base since the start of my arrival at the tower. Maybe others might know what's the deal with this strange phenomenon.
Day 14.
Bad idea. It was a f***ing bad idea. In a seemingly routine conversation, I casually slipped in the things I am experiencing. This created an explosion over the radio. The voices from the other towers are arguing now, blaming each other for things I haven't faced yet, I guess. Collins says Martinez tried to kill him. Harper says I'm stalking him every night. Martinez accused Harper of giving a death threat over the radio. The war of words went on for a while, then it faded to silence. After a while, it started again. The moment I began to make sense of what was actually going on over the radio, my legs felt like jelly, and I was about to collapse. They were saying the exact same things like the previous, and it repeated word to word.
Day 17.
Nobody has spoken over the radio since then. Colin contacted me today.
The hell, man? What's going on? Listen, James. I find you the most sane among the bunch. Can I trust you?
Sure.
I wasn't really sure.
Listen, man. Strange things are going on with me. I am seeing weird things which shouldn't exist. Hell, I can't even comprehend what I saw in the dreams. I am not even sure they are dreams. I get you. I have been. Could you make it to my tower? I have hurt my leg, and I'm barely walking. I know a way out, but I need your help.
I will leave tomorrow morning for your tower.
Do not contact anyone else, James, and leave behind everything along with your radio.
The radio went silent after that. I asked him what his plan was, but I got no response. Should I trust him?
Day 18.
I left early in the morning for Tower 2, Collins Tower. Despite what Collins said, I packed up supplies for the day and left for my tower. I followed the map and my compass towards Tower 2, but what should have been a 2-hour journey seemed never-ending. I walked for a couple of hours, and then the tower came into view from the trees. I reached up close, only to discover my tower, Tower 9, the tower I was assigned to. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, but it was real. I followed the map and the compass, but somehow it was all wrong.
Day 19.
It's past dawn and I am now leaving this hellhole for good. I don't care which direction I need to walk, but I will walk 100 miles if that means escape. I might have walked a couple of hours, marking north as my direction, which might lead to the base station. The pine forest looked wrong, and yes, the trees had teeth, like human teeth. I cringed at the sight of it, but then everything began tilting and rotating. I can't even explain in words what exactly happened, but the next minute, everything was upside down. My mind snapped and I began running wildly, not caring to look at the map or the compass. My feet stepped on an invisible floor in the sky below me as I ran. I emerged from the trees, my vision blurry. I faintly saw a tower again, and I knew where I was. Exactly where I started.
Day 22.
I am literally going crazy. I destroyed the radio, which was my last contact line with the base. Collins called last night on the walkie. He said he made it to my tower somehow, and he's standing outside. But when I looked, there was no one there.
Day 25.
I stopped using the walkie, but I still hear those voices, sometimes in the walls, sometimes inside my head. I'm either losing my mind, or this place is not bound by reality. Maybe both. Maybe this place was never a forest at all. I don't know what day it is. The sun rises and sets at random now. Sometimes the sky splits open and I see massive eyes staring down at me. I have tried many times to escape, but somehow I am back at my tower. I can't escape anymore. I have accepted my fate. I don't trust the tower. I don't trust the landscape. I don't trust myself. I am writing this because if someone finds this, please tell my family I am sorry. And if you are a fire watcher, assigned to Tower 9 at National Park, please refuse the offer.
No further entries. Logbook recovered near debris site. Coordinates
4 miles from the food cup.
degrees north,
About 4 miles from the food cup.
degrees west. Tower 9 officially listed as decommissioned since 1996.